Hello everyone. Long time no see. Do me a favor, let me know if I'm a little bit loud. Today we're going to be going through basically just all the photos that I took during the Rolex 24 hours this year. That should be pretty fun. As you can see, we have quite a few, 615 even. Now a lot of these are like test shots, accidental shots, bad, out of focus. So we're gonna cull quite a bit of these. So don't worry, we're not gonna sit through 615 individual ones. You don't gotta worry about that. But I hope you guys had a great day. If you chucked out the race, mention it in chat. Love to see your take on the day. And I think we'll start from the pit walk before the race. Or not the pit walk, but like the fan area. We'll start there. So it looks like, I think these were just test shots if I remember correctly. Just dialing it in. And this car actually did run, not the number 3 car that we see here, but essentially its sister car. Did run in the race. I got some sweet shots of that, and I'm pretty excited to take a look at those. Not too bad so far. I seen this other dude taking pictures. Alright, what are we looking at here? Corvette, and then the Camaro. Engine block. So this is actually the same livery that the Lexus team actually was running, and I think it's super similar to the last one that they had as well. But it's pretty reminiscent of exactly kind of what their look is. A couple low angle shots. I'm not gonna lie, I did not take a lot of time setting these up. It was hot. Like, do I really want to kneel down on this tarmac? So a lot of these low angles, I'm just holding the camera. Oh, so if it's not great, please excuse me. When did those come in separately? Oh, yo. Is that a Supra? It is a good look. I don't know if I want to post any of these. I mean, maybe. Maybe if I got a really good one. The 8.6. Of course, now you guys don't know this yet, but I started doing iRacing. And I've been running this car quite a bit, and it has been driving me up a wall, but I saw it and I knew I had to take a picture. And normally I'd give you guys a top-down view from my hands, but I don't have the camera set up. I suppose I could set it up. Through the glass. I hate shooting through glass. Just feel like it ruins everything. 1000R BMW. Good looking bike. Carbon fiber wheel. These HREs. Oh, so clean. Love the color. Now, the Hyundai didn't actually run in this event. I do know they're going to be running in some of the later ones, but they didn't do the 24, which I thought was kind of surprising. Although, come to think of it, I don't think they did it last time I went, which was 2019 either. Here's what we're here for. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The MF Ghost Type S NXS. Let's go, dude. from an upcoming show later this year. I'm super excited for it. I hear, like, from the manga, it's not as good as Initial D. It's by the same author and artist. But, man, to do the livery in it, it's kind of primo. That's pretty cool. I might end up using some of these shots. Maybe this one. And then why is it? There we go. Stupid thing. Yeah, I did a Windows refresh and hadn't reinstalled Lightroom yet. So if you see pop-ups like that, that's why. Alright. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's just open all of this up. Those of you that might have been around here before should already kind of know what to expect from what we're doing today. But it's mostly just going to be pretty chill hanging out. Alright, there we go. First tip that I always try to tell anybody that asks, which is not that many people. But first tip that I try to give people is basically one of the ones that I've picked up over the years. Whenever you're going to do your first editing, just smack the auto button. It gives you a majority of the way of what you may want to do, and then you could play with it from there, and 9 times out of 10 it tends to come out better than you're going to do yourself initially. Like that first sort of setup for doing the rest of the editing. I'm like, I think this shot's a little bright, but instead of turning down the exposure, I'm just going to bump up the contrast a bit. Give it a little bit more of that, manga panel feel. And I'm going to turn down the music a little bit here. I can hardly hear myself think. And generally with this, I'd want to crop it into the Instagram sort of format, which I don't remember off the top of my head because I'm a terrible photographer. Let me see here. I'll do 1:1. Surely not. Oh, maybe they do. Or 191:1. Let's see. Where's the button? There it is. Oh, they normally do 5:7, I believe, right? We can get away with 16:9. I could have sworn this was more correct. And I want to get the words in all the way. Keep that. I don't like the centering on this. I could have taken a better picture. I think... God, do they really want you to use a 1:1? I guess. No, that's not gonna work. I feel like it would have been 16:9, but 5:7 is what it always used to be. So just enough to grab sort of everything. I think I want to center the Acura logo, and that should give us our dimensions a little bit cleaner. See how in here it matches with roughly up there? I think that's going to give us what we're looking for. It's not as good as it would be. Generally, I'd like to center the car a bit more, but I wanted to make sure that we kept all the words in there as well. And then, gosh, do we need anything else? And dial in a little bit of texture. I know most people like to play with the tone curve here. Honestly, I don't think the shot really needs it. Color looks okay. I'd like to get a little bit more pop out of the red here. So I think we'll just try boosting our clarity down. No. Oh, also you can double tap the word that you're trying to edit, and it'll reset it back to where it was, or reset it back to 0, I should say. We'll do a little bit more vibrance. But I want to keep this sort of shadow in here, or painted shadow. But maybe a bit of saturation would help. Actually, that looks much better already. Do a little bit with the shadows. So I want to lift a little bit more of that like material so you can see, carbon fiber or whatnot. Hell, even like this guy's tattoo, we can make out a little bit more clearly what it is. Not that that matters. It's just a good way to check and make sure things are focused well. And you want to be able to see all these little details and whatnot. Does it need clarity? Maybe a little bit less. Okay, I think that's better. I don't think it needs any sharpening or masking. And I don't want to mess with the colors anymore because I think I have them where I want them. I think we're good on this one. And then you can see which ones you've edited whenever it changes icons at the bottom. You could mark them, although I get the feeling I'm not going to do too terribly many of these. I'm not running any presets at the moment. I don't know. I think they're great, but I have a hard time pulling it off what I want to do. Let's mark that additionally. And we'll keep going. I did kind of like the back shot, although I don't think it's quite what I'm looking for. Oh, no, I did not mean to do that. Okay. Yeah, I'm not super into that one either. Although this was the number 60 car that won. I think this is just a reprint of the same car. That's the car that won the whole event. If you did not see it. Ford GT. Not a big Ford guy, but I thought it looked kind of cool. I wish they would have done something different with the background. Like this sort of section over here. Mustang. Everybody's seen a million Mustangs. Moving on. RSR Porsche. Pretty clean. Pretty clean. I'm not gonna lie. Give me just a second. All right, there we go. I'll make sure I was set up right. Oh, shut up. I just took a look around the Porsche Corral. I didn't drive my car down, or I was never planning on driving my car down, so I didn't sign up for the club this year, or ever for that matter. But I could have potentially parked with these guys. Accidental photo. I think I have one of these on my Instagram already. Oh, why don't I do that? Hang on. That's a good idea, Minty. Plug yourself, buddy. If you want to drop a follow, that's where it's at. I don't post often, but although you guys know if you're tuning into these streams, that's where the ones that we edit and really like are going to end up. I'm probably only going to choose 10 or less. So just a heads up there. Like I said, I'm trying to keep this a little bit quick, eh? Boxer in my color. Just had to take a picture. Although I think mine looks better. My dad drinking a beer. There we go. All right, so we're getting into some of the race stuff. I think a lot of these to start with are probably going to be blurry if I had to guess. I couldn't see my photos as I was taking them because of sun coming down from the top. So it's hard to make out exactly what I was taking. And eventually I was able to get it dialed in, but quite a few photos here. Oh, actually, why don't we edit this one and make for a decent cover shot? We did 5.7 on the other ones. We'll try to keep it comparable. And I'm just trying to line up this distance with this distance. That way it feels a little bit more centered. Or maybe not. Maybe we want to split the building into thirds. Maybe not. Maybe I'll just go off a feeling on this one. Use the nothing is centered, therefore it's centered methodology here. So I figure if we are taking our picture, or if we're looking at it like on our phone right in front of us, what is going to make a better immediate sort of impact? I don't quite like it. So let's test it out a couple times. I like that a lot more. So we'll try getting these somewhat squared up. I think I'd like it a little bit more right leaning. Much better. Once again, smack the auto button. A lot more clarity immediately. And then I think we could add a little bit of brightness into this one. Bump up the contrast just a wee bit. Tone it out, make it look a little bit more like an Instagram worthy picture. I think vibrance can probably come down a little bit. And then we'll bump up the saturation. Oh, looks like our nice sunny day. I think it might be a little too bright, but we still want it to pop. There we go. Better already. Nope. Reset that one. Maybe we'll just take a little bit out of the shadow. And I think I changed my mind on the exposure. Nice sunny day, just a bit of cloud cover. I think we could probably boost these greens a little bit. Just a little bit. Other than that, Man, I don't know. Give it a little bit of that yellow just to reflect the Florida atmosphere. I think that was a good idea. Everything else is pretty okay. I think that will do. Cool. Send it. Let's drop a little marker on it, make it a little more obvious. Bam, race cars. This was right at the start of the race, I believe. Turn 1. A little bit of going off. And it's weird that some of these are different fucking shades to start with. Real weird. Real weird. I think I like the gray more, but that sort of yellowy orange hue makes a lot more sense. And those are just cars coming through the first corner to start with. Hold down the shutter and just fucking let her rip. And now we gotta wait on the computer to catch up. It's all those button presses I did. Brilliant, Minty, brilliant. Yeah, like I said, out of focus, out of focus, out of focus. Oh, so embarrassing. If I was smart, I would have brought something better to shade with. You know what? I'm just going to start clicking because I don't think any of these are going to be good. Oh, that one's starting to get there. Our winning car with a fucking pole in the foreground. That's one of the many difficulties of shooting racing events is trying to get a car in focus. And you manage to get the car in focus, but then you've got like a fence post or something in the way. And you'll see more of these. I promise you. But I do know for a fact these get better as we go on. Just going to move that down a bit. Did I go too far? Oh, I went way too far. There we go. Just trying to get a nice wide shot of the whole situation. Pictures of my dad. You probably don't need to see those. Or want to, I should say. Pits. Are you guys getting any? Yeah, it is. Okay. The audio meter is not an exact science. Yeah, blurry, blurry. That sucks. Way too bright. Horrible. Horrible. Minty, what are you doing, bud? I pick crew shots. Oh, it's not terrible. It could have been quite a bit better, though. I think I've got better shots like that last one. And of course, bear in mind. I got. Let me get you real numbers on this. Give me just a second. All of these long distance shots, I'm taking on a 55 to 250. So if it's not the cleanest thing you've ever seen, once we get to the ones that are nice and in focus, that, you know, that's why. I'm shooting from essentially the top of the grandstands down. That's some cool action stuff. I know for a fact I've got a little bit more of these. So I'm not worried about them being too blurry. I'll start skipping ahead a little bit here. Porsche. Aston looks so clean. PC is struggling. Lots of data to flip through. Yep, nice and blurry. I think we started playing with exposure a little bit more here. Loudest car on the track by a country mile. This car is so loud. I don't think they actually took their class this year. But at least it's nice and in focus. But I think we're coming up on one of the shots I 100% wanted. Like seeing the pit crew run around. Yeah, we're coming up on it. Okay. Way better focus out of these. Even then, it's not perfect, but way better. WeatherTech car. And one thing I try to do that I don't think turned out as well as I would have liked is I try to get shots of the car when they're moving, which this vehicle is moving. The problem is with the shutter speed where it was at, the wheel's still. So it doesn't look like a vehicle that's moving, which is super unfortunate. But it's hard to get that at the distance I was shooting, because otherwise the whole car then becomes blurry and not just, you know, the moving portion. And of course, you know, you're moving the camera to follow the car as it moves. But here's what we were looking for. I think this one's in focus. Yes. Here's our money shot. Although I kind of like this one with the wheel cooked up, but I wish it was a little bit more in focus. This is the one I was looking for, though. Very happy that I caught this one. I did. Try to center the car up a bit here. Because it's just cool. Yeah, there we go. See, this is why we hit the auto button. All this suddenly pops into place and it looks great. You know, it's not the cleanest thing ever, but we can fix that a little bit. Start by popping the dehaze. Sometimes that helps a little bit. Actually, we're going to go back and try again. So for this, I try to find a nice, very glary spot on what we're trying to look at. And then we're going to just try pulling out a little bit of the noise here with our noise reduction function. Smooth it out just a little bit, but man, does it really pop by comparison now. Let's play with our slider. Not much is changing there, so we'll reset. Detail. Not much is changing there, so reset it. Contrast. A little bit. I'll just leave that alone because it doesn't seem to be doing much. Let's go ahead and boost our yellows a bit. Wham, there we go. A little bit more vibrant. A little bit more saturation on that. Really make her pop. What does that wing say? Oh, Sirius XM. I think I want to drop the vibrance just a little bit there. Darken up our shadows a little bit, make them even darker. About there, raise these highlights a bit, raise the lights a little bit. Really make her pop. Pull out some of that texture. A little bit of clarity in there. I think we're actually looking pretty good. Oh, that was a terrible decision. Oh wait, give the image a little bit more feeling like it has some heat in it. It's nice and warm out. We are turning and burning. Sick. I think we will keep that for now. And we move on. What is that? 3 pictures now that we're going to go with? Aston. Which, I mean, just such a cool looking car. Oh, there's a Lexus we were talking about earlier. Pulling in for their pit stop. I'd like to get one with a pit crew nice and crisp. Oh, okay. Here we go. I like this guy's movement. I like this guy's movement. He's not doing anything. These guys are all standing around. Not what we wanted. Stop it. Nope. Lamborghinis. As usual, they didn't do super hot at this event. But it's kind of to be expected. The other Lexus. Is that the other Lexus? Hang on. Number 12, number 4. Yeah. A lot more motion going on here, but I do think it's a little blurry for my taste. From what I would like to see, at least. I have got to stop clicking that. Yes, yes, we are all obeying the rules. We might be able to do something with this one. No, why don't we give it a quick shot? Original. Give it the correct sizing. No, I like it a little bit higher. Don't be afraid to play with the picture. Okay. A little too much color out of that. And it's blurrier than I like, so we're just going to skip past it. More of the protos. More Aston. Did we... What the fuck? Didn't we already go through these? Yeah, it's jumping around on me. Weird. I'm just flipping through the top left corner here. There we go. FAF team, I think that did pretty well if I remember correctly. I guess we could pull up the results. Number 9. maybe not. Hang on. Okay, they finished 25th overall. I don't know where that's at in their class, though. But okay, good for them. They always turn out very well. They have some interesting merchandise. I thought about picking some up, but I don't know if it really fit my style. Oh, look at this guy. Hang on. He is all action. All action all the time. I like that it's got the driver. But the image is not as much as I would have liked. Oh, this one's got 2 drivers. That's cool. I don't know if... You know what? Let's try something real quick. Yeah, it's too blurry. Oh, well. I think this was just... the grass. Oh, it looks way better on the... Never mind. Just realized my secondary monitor has, like, way more color in it. Or way more contrast. In a bad way. I mean, all this and we're already almost halfway through. Oh, that was a good shot of the Beamer. Yeah, some of this is like poles, grass, blur. Sick. Car's like perfectly focused, wheels look good, it's centered pretty well to begin with, and there's a fucking pole in the way. Oh, Lambo eating shit into the wall. Man, this would have been so cool if I would have shot it with the car back here. Like, some of this is kind of vague guesswork. I'm not gonna lie. It's pretty rough. Yeah. Ooh, winning car? I have a little bit more action going on in one of these shots. They're doing so well, pit crew hardly had to do anything. I love this. Who does flame paint on a Mercedes? On a blue Mercedes? Wonder what happens if we do that. Nothing. Terrible shot. Looks like this was when the sun was starting to go down a little bit. People's headlights are coming on. Yeah, they took away the areas down low where they put like gaps in the fencing for, you know, photographers, and they didn't let you walk out onto this spot like they used to. So some of these probably could have been a lot cooler if I didn't suck so hard. Like, holy crap. He was in 14th, I knew that. Okay, this shot's actually kind of cool. Okay, let's give this one a shot. Kind of like this up here because you can kind of make out what event it is. Car's mostly in focus. We're looking pretty good, all things considered. I like that the number's glowing. I think this one just needs a little bit of contrast. Or maybe a lot of contrast, but overall, not bad. Let me take down the whites a little bit. Highlights are already nice and low, which I like. Shadows are probably okay. How about clarity? You know what? I actually kind of like the colors where they're at. So I am going to do a little bit of noise reduction here. Actually, we could probably just fucking crank it and send it. That looks pretty good as is. I kind of like that. That's got mid-roll potential. Drop a marker on it. Trying to get pictures of the Penske because that's who I was rooting for. We did terrible. CrowdStrike car. I feel like this stupid pole is just ruining it. Ah, that sucks. Like this one, perfect. Actually, that works well too. Like, the fence itself is pretty much out of the way whenever we're looking at our subject. Everything looks crazy around it. It's just big old line in the way. Yeah, there we go. Stupid. Oh, I thought that was... Oh, there it is. This is the one that was in focus. That's just a picture of the big screen. Oh, this would have been so cool if I just had a little bit more to the left. I love this scheme. I think it looks amazing. It's under caution. Ah, I wish that was better. Ooh, the Welling car looks pretty good here, although the pole kind of ruins it. I don't think I can fix that in this one. I was trying to get some shots of the Aero car because my dad has a buddy that works for them and he wanted to send pictures to him, so. Actually, that's pretty good. I think I have more, though. Don't know if I want to include this one. As part of... Sorry, I'm trying to think. I don't know if I want to include this one as part of the Instagram roll, but I think this is perfect for what he's looking for. Oh, that needs more light. Boost the light, smack the contrast. Too much light. A little bit too much contrast there. We'll play with it down here. Darken up our shadows a little bit, not a lot. Raise our highlights. Raise the light. There we go. Just turn that curve into a little bit more of an S. Green's like, okay. A little bit of blue. reset that. Yellow up the highlights, give it that feel that we're looking for. I don't know, you guys think Arrow would pay for this? I kid. Although overall, not too bad. Mint. It's probably okay. I kind of like that, actually. I'm going to go ahead and mark it so that way I know to export it. And while we're looking at that, I'm going to grab a quick drink. Beer me. Now, I'm going to do what is generally referred to as a classic blunder. And that's opening an energy drink at 10 at night when I have to work tomorrow. All right, let's keep it going. I think I do have one shot of that Motul car in focus and ready to go. I was trying to get those pink lights. I think they look so good on that car. This right here, the AO team, easily the hardest working pit crew at this whole event. I think they've pitted more than I've seen any car pit ever in the history of ever forever. I swear to God, they pitted every third lap. See, I wish this was centered. Oh my God, it'd be so much cooler if it was centered and a little bit more in focus. I need better lenses. If anybody's got a hookup on some decent lenses for a little bit more affordable price, you let me know. Like, imagine how sick this would have been in focus. Ugh. So disappointed in myself. Darn you, Porsche. My dad and I were joking this was the penis car because at a distance, if you don't make out the details, it's just dong. I'm so sorry. A little bit more of the Aero car, another Lambo. Oh, that's pretty cool. Hang on. I like this guy running here. Oh, this will make for a sick close-up. Okay. That's how we do it. Let's go 5x7. And we're just going to really punch in here. Even closer. We'll line up the headlight. That's kind of the cool part about certain angles on cars is you can really match your like third lines or blocked areas. And it comes out basically how you want it. Then let's do one of these. Wham bam, thank you ma'am. I don't think anybody says that anymore. But I think this one's going to be turning down the shadows to give it the color we want. A little bit darker there, a little bit more light out of that. Ramp up them highlights. And I think that's a little further than we wanted to go, so we'll pick it up just a bit here. Fix that S a little bit. Definitely going to have to work the whatchamacallit. Give it a little bit more blue there. There we go. That way, like, words on shirts and whatnot kind of pop now. Do that. This is definitely going to need the noise reduction, though. I have to crank it quite a bit on this one, yeah. Overall, really cool, though. I'm glad we punched into this one. A little bit more blurry area. Crank up the color. We'll leave that low so that red pops nicely. Actually, I'll reset that a little bit. Much better there. Yellows look good. I think we're going to boost these reds. Yeah, there we go. A little bit more out of the green there. Do we have any blues that we want to accentuate? Wow. I just sucked the life out of that. Now we'll leave that alone. Gets us where we want to go there. Grain is fine as is. It's plenty grainy photo already. About a tiny bit of clarity. How does that work out? Maybe a bit of dehaze. Oh, I kind of like that tuned up a little bit. All right, I think this one's good to go. I think we're looking pretty clean. I'm glad we went back for that one. Oh, this one's got both drivers, though. Nah, I like the one we did. We'd probably come back in a couple months and go, I think I could do better. Swap shop car, let's go, buddy. Actually, where did he finish? I'm curious. I didn't look. Number 80 car. I know it was low. Maybe not that low. 40th overall. The 992 GT3R. Oh, did they only have 2 people driving? Oh, no. No, it just didn't give them country codes. Weird. Huh. Huh. Too blurry. Once again, too blurry. Could have been cool. That's just white. Sorry for blinding everyone. That Beamer. Not that into that shot. Trying to get the Porsche. Okay, here we go. We're starting to get there. What's that number? 403. Everybody remember 403. Actually, I can just write it down. I have that option. Oh, crap. Do I only have... All right, we're doing a Sharpie on a sticky notepad. Keep it light, keep it light, keep it light. Remember that in case we don't find a better shot. Penis car. That's just more trying to get the arrow. Oh, God. Defense. Could have been cool if it was in focus. Really cool focus, and we're out of frame, though. Oh, that sucks. This was, like, the perfect focus. Just couldn't make it happen, dude. Ah, I suck so hard. Oh, can we see the driver? Not really. Oh, there's another really good focus. Though I don't know if I like the composition. Let's get back and come back. 113th. I don't know if they want us including that one. Some of these are just dog. Oh, so embarrassing. Oh, that's cool. It's got the driver in it, but the composition looks bad. Oh, it's got glowing brake rotor, though. Oh, bro. What's up, dog? Dang. If this pole was back here, I would have sent it. Cool splitter. Nice bumper. Oh, the pole runs right through the windshield. Dang, that sucks. If it was a little bit higher, would have been perfect. Oh, but it would have blocked the number. Oh, well, that's fine. Oh, well. Oh, well. Just fence. Oh, there's more of the Aero car. I think the last picture looked better. Oh, making some progress. We're about 3/4 of the way through, actually. Oh, that's actually a really nice focus on the car there. See, this is almost like a composition shot on its own, right? Like, you'd see this in the coffee table book. But I don't know if it's worth keeping. What's the number? 439? I'll write it down. My fingers are going to be covered in Sharpie. Because I'm a child. Huh. I don't even remember that car. Wait, what place was it in? Oh, its number doesn't even say. Trying to get the Aero car. Oh, actually, that focused really cool there. Come on. You can see some of the gloss on the material. Wish I could have got a better picture of the FAF car. This might be the one we're looking for. Pagano, of course. Blomqvist, dude, they lit it up. Castroneves, Braun, you guys absolutely blew it out of the park. They were just so dominant, it wasn't even funny. Could send that as is. Make all these. I'm going to make this like blue and pink, like basically a neon. Because that's kind of how it was. I'll just saturate it. Tone looks fine. Contrast. Give a little contrast. Not a lot. Little less. There we go. Just trying to keep the rotor kind of as is. A little bit of glow in it. Looks cool. Wish I could have got it like shooting flames or something. That would have been sweet. Neon those reds. Neon that blue. Hey, we can even boost the green. Make her look striking. Oh, and you can see more of the glow out of that too. Awesome. That was a great idea. I didn't even look at that. Boost just that red there. Oh, it looks so good. You can even light up the whites a little bit. Using my secondary monitor as a just a checkpoint of what like the HDR image is gonna look like, if that's how you're viewing it. With the iPhone color theory. That's how we get the good views. Just kidding. Go ahead and save that. Needed a good one of the winning car. Nothing. Oh, I'm a terrible photographer. I blame the equipment. Oh, green lights look cool. It's one thing I do like about this series quite a bit is since they do night racing, which I didn't go to take pictures of the night racing. I'm so sorry. It would have been way cooler, but it probably would have been really grainy. They have a lot of like neon and stuff in it. Or on the cars themselves, so it looks really cool when you get contrasting colors and all that stuff. Once again, I absolutely love this wrap. It looks amazing. I just wish I did it justice. Oh, I'm so sorry, MDX car. You guys deserve way more. The 32 win their class? I don't think so. What was the team that won? GTD. Oh, oops. Oh, they don't break it down the way I would like. Do like having that though. There we go. Results by class. That was the Daytona Beach News. Black and blue LMP. Oh, they didn't have pictures of each team. That sucks. The NBC Sports has it. Oh, what is all this? Continue without supporting. Screw you guys. Okay, was the number 17 was no. 27 won the GTD. And then GTD Pro was the number 79. Okay, so it wasn't this car. Well, I could have sworn it was one of the Mercedes, but couldn't remember off the top of my head. I'll be honest, I was really only following the GTP class, the prototypes, the top end. That one's okay. Oh, but it's got the glowing rotors. Oh, that's cool. And taillights in it. Is it savable? Maybe. We can make out the steering wheel. I think we give it a shot. I think we try to save this one. I did not mean to do that. Okay, undo. I even kind of like the bottom left positioning. Okay, I think that's a little too light, but what I'm going to do is one of these. We're actually going to take that down a bit. Actually, we can keep the highlights probably as is. Lower the lights, deep in the darks, deep in the shadows, just to really make these lights and whatnot stand out. The luminance on the reds. Yeah, there we go. Probably orange a little bit too. Probably just a tiny bit. Don't know if I want to mess with those. This is where we're really going to have to make some effort. Because some of the grain is just unbelievable. But that might actually be okay. I wonder if we take it down a little bit. We're at 61. I think we can get away with probably that 61 mark. I think it's probably going to be our best option here. But I mean, look how cool. Saturate the reds a little bit. We're looking super clean. I like it. We'll keep it for now. These wide shots, probably don't need them. Pretty sure they're all going to look terrible. Let's try to get more of Daytona in the background. Probably not worth it. Yeah, I don't like any of those. Let's get tighter up. Yeah, I think that other lower shot was probably better. I love this paint scheme. Or wrap scheme, I guess you could say. Livery. I love this livery. I'm just going to turn that up a little bit. There we go. I do like the paint on this car, obviously. Dang, I wish I could have got that one better. So sorry, MDX car. Every shot is just the worst. I was joking with my dad. This is my favorite car this race. Track truck. Did we get any Ferraris yet? I don't think we did any Ferraris. It's like grass. Aero car. Volt car. Those mirror finishes are so difficult to shoot. Here we go. Both the Porsches. The good-looking ones, I should say. Don't tell me when it said that. I think it's just a little too blurry. I think if we try to fix that, it's just gonna look like toy cars. I was trying to get these flags. Oh, back to blurry. Gross. Although, keep in mind, I'm shooting that at like 300 yards, probably. Maybe, what was that, like 500 meters? If it was a little bit cleaner. A wheel bouncing? I didn't even see that. He gone. Oh, it's like both the cars we were looking for. Why does the car look so weird? Looks like it's like bending around an arc here. If I would have got that a little more in focus, it would have been perfect. Got one of that. Number 10 car. The number 10 car was running second for a lot of the race. Serving a penalty. I think I like the one with its spit and flames better. Oh my god, here we go. This is what we're looking for. This whole time. Yeah, we could fix this. Give her the old 5.7 charm. Let's try to give it a little bit more front to back. Maybe the wheel. I think we could probably just boost this thing's clarity a little bit. By clarity, I mean vibrance. Yong. That's like fake. I feel like it looks better just like that. Here's where we're going to make our biggest dent. Punching just a little bit there. Just want to pull focus more towards the car than the grass. I was just separating it a little bit there. Profile corrections. Get out of here. Cool. That'll do. Marked for later. More aero car. We're closing in on the end here. Going pretty well. I did not get any photo finishes, which sucks because they were totally available. Actually, this might be a good shot as well. This one's gonna need some serious work, but it's popping pretty well. I think the biggest thing here is just gonna be contrast. Really fucking amplify the fuck out of it. And tone down the highlights even more. That way you get some of this like reflective shine out of it a little bit more. And then actually, I don't want to drop the shadows, but I do want to lower the darks. Make all those LEDs pop out. Maybe we could add a little bit more to the blue. .53rd overall? No. This might be our better sort of in focus shot. We just do a little bit on the noise reduction here. Not even a lot. Maybe 20? That's pretty clean. I don't want to overdo it for this shot. There we go. Now we're starting to look pretty good. Like, it's clear that it's been messed with, especially like you could see in the flag. But I think that's kind of the least noticeable sort of part. Maybe I'll tone it down a little bit more. It's less obvious, but still really pops out on this car. I like that. And they say the camera doesn't make the man. I don't think I got any like crashes that are worth taking a look at. That was almost really cool. Like, not what I wanted. Ah, out of focus. You hate to see it. It is so hard to get it in focus. Maybe it's just equipment at this point, but to be fair, the camera that I was shooting all these long-range shots on is old as dirt. It's a Canon EOS Rebel T3. I think it's from like 2004. Do we do any good verts? Probably not. I'm just looking through the bottom here, and I don't think I like any of them. Which one is this? Not worth it. Normally, whenever I do any kind of like photo shoot situation or whatever, or any event shooting, even if it's, you know, just as a hobby, it's just for me, my Instagram. I try to tell a story with the event, or try to, you know, capture the event and the essence of it. And I don't think I put any focus on that this time, but we still managed to get some really cool shots. Like, most of it's individual cars and stuff, but I try to get some of them, you know, right next to each other in racing, and most of the time it's just crap. Big old USA car. Wish I had some better ones of the Volt car. This car always looks good under camera. Or on your timeline, I should say. Cool, that is all of them. We chunked through 615 photos in under an hour and a half. I forget what the trick to... Some of these are. You may need to remind me, guys, but what is the skip to button? Or like just the ones that you've marked. Flagged. None. Nice. Don't want to overdo it. I'll just peel through these real quick. See if we can find the ones with our little mark on it. Man, we have skipped a lot. That or I'm missing a whole lot of these. If I was smart, I would have done it this way to begin with. But I always forget about flags. We crop that one. Yeah. Oh, I'm so proud of this edit already. Oh, this one turned out so well. You know it's good whenever you click on it and you're like, yes. Yes. Probably could have done a little bit better on this one, but we'll keep it. No, I changed my mind. Yeah, I like that more already. Flag it. Oh, that's kind of cool. Colors that weren't there are suddenly there. Where do we have this at? Middle? I think I actually like that a lot more. I actually like that a lot more. Like, we know these like white lines and stuff weren't there, but man, does it look cool. I'm okay with that. See, this is why it's important to like play with stuff, especially when you don't quite like what you had. Like, it's 80% of the way there, 90% of the way there. But I like that a lot more. That's better. Don't mess with it. The more I touch it, the more I'm going to hate it. Send it. Just send it. That's another thing about editing is you got to know when to call it. And this wasn't the time, but I didn't want to make it worse. Okay with that. And I think we'll organize this based on sort of like time taken, or when the shot was taken, like time of the day. I think that might give us a bit better story across our timeline of shots. Yeah, I want to suck a little bit more out of the green here. We'll go ahead and flag it for now, and then we'll take a quick look back through our flags and decide if it's something we want to cut or keep. I mean, this is just a keep. It looks great. I think that's our last one. Yeah, you take so many goddamn pictures. Alright, cool. Flagged. Perfect. We got 10 photos. That's what we were going for. 10 or less. Generally, I'd want to like open with this, but I think we want something that grabs the attention to start. God, it's just so cool. I am so glad we upped that. Which usually for this you'd want to go with like the winning car, but everybody's going to post the winning car first. So the question is, do you stick with it or do you post something different? Actually, now that I'm looking at this one, I think I want to tone it down just a bit on the exposure. I think that was the right choice. That was definitely the right choice. Okay, so if we're doing this, I think we go pink car first here. Custom order is not selected when... I don't know if I want to keep this shot. The more I look at it, the more I don't like it. Oh shit, there it goes. My bad. Did I get a wheel? I did get a wheel. Sorry, it's like you donating for me to notice. I'm so sorry, bro. Yeah, I got a G29. I've been playing quite a lot of iRacing. I've been getting better. Time for her to smoke you online and IRL. You have done neither. As we've proven, we have matched IRL. Our cars are perfectly even. You know, from a standstill. Alright, so here's what I'm thinking so far. I'm thinking we might cut this shot. The more I look at it, the more I don't like it. So I'm going to go ahead and unflag this one. Boom, it's gone. Haven't played any iRacing, only Assetto Corsa. Ooh. I haven't actually picked up Assetto Corsa yet. I do want it, but I think I want to get more equipment like ripstick. Yeah, wait for the sale. I want to get more physical equipment. And I really want to get a rig. Oh yeah, I mean Assetto Corsa always drops. Before I get into that game. Right now I'm really focusing on grip racing because the more I do it, the better I get, and then the more I race, the shittier I am. So I gotta keep digging at it. Love your rig. Did you actually get like a rig now, or are you still on the folding table? Just need to play it online? Yeah, right. Yeah, one sec. Okay. All right. Uh-oh, he sent in a pig. Oh, actually, Stapled, let me add you to the racing Discord. And actually, I'm just going to post it live for everybody. Anybody that's creeping in here, feel free to join us. We're in here constantly. There's the link. All right, what was I saying? Okay. Yeah, I think I want to open with this picture. Then probably cut back to our guy over here. Oh, you did get a rig. God, I'm jealous. Did you buy it used? Fanatec setup looks great. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I need something I can just roll up to my desk. Black Friday sale, that's the way to do it, bro. E20 aluminum, nice. Yeah, it's on my list. I think I'm gonna upgrade my pedal set first though, because that's kind of my biggest issue at the moment. Anyway, this shot second is what I'm thinking. Maybe we cut over to the Corvette. Actual racing seat. That's not a bad idea. Honestly, you're fine with what you've got. That would be like the last thing I'd upgrade at this point for you. I think I do want to tune this down a bit. Just a bit. There we go. Ooh. Maybe I want to do this one third. Only complaint I need is a monitor. VR just isn't there yet. Not fair enough. I know a lot of people that use it all the time, but I hear it's very, you know, user's choice in that regard. I love this shot. The more I look at it, the more I like it. I don't know if it's going to make for a good opening on Instagram shot, though. I don't know. What do you guys think? Aero car is going to go probably at the back. I got this one for my dad. You have bad migraines using it for more than an hour? Yeah, that sounds about right. Pretty common. Although I hear the more you do it, usually the easier it gets. I'm going to have to play with the order on this a lot because I've got some pretty sweet shots here. I fucking love this one. It's so good. I think we start with the pink one. Just because it was the car that won, more people are interested in it. It makes more sense to put that at the top. But will more people click on it? That's the question. Glowing brake rotors, so clean. This is my team. We did terrible. RGB brake discs, right? This was going into turn 1. So this is decelerating from like 170 plus miles an hour. And this shot is just perfect. Sheesh. Yeah, right. So your snaps that you went somewhere, didn't know it was this though? Yeah. I didn't tell a ton of people that I was doing it. I was pretty excited about it. It was somewhat last minute. I got the definitive answer on that I was going like a month in advance, so I was like, send it, dude. I think it was it. Oh, and then the MF Ghost, aka Initial D follow-up. And the paint scheme, like it's the manga. I love that. I think it's such a cool idea. All right, we have to export all of these. Can I select all? I don't remember how. It's been so long since I've done this. These are all the ones that I'm going with. We're going to have to pop it open in Instagram to decide. Export. Don't want to spend $1,000 for F1 Miami tickets. If I had 1,000, I probably would. I'm trying to convince my dad to go to one of the American races this year. I don't know which one yet, though. I do want to go to an F1 race. Just don't know where yet. It's literally almost cheaper to go overseas. Doing right. I don't have a passport at the moment, though. And I don't know if I could get one in time for most of the season. Austin race is somewhat cheap. I might end up going to the Austin one. I haven't been to Vegas, though, so maybe. Canadian would be cheap, too. Yeah, I could see that. I forget, do the Instagram pictures have to be in a specific format? Adam wants to go to the Vegas one, but he has a kid on the way. Oh, true. That's rough, bro. Yeah, he can't take off now. think it's just a size format. I thought so. Yeah, I put it all in 5.7. Resolution 240. Should be like 1080, right? Usually look up a guide for rendering on those. You know what? Good point. I think that's where most of my mistakes come from too. Export settings for Instagram. Bam. Crop to 4.5. sRGB, doing JPEG. Yep. Quality 100. See, you know, this is why we ask. My Creative Cloud subscription randomly canceled like 2 months ago. Oh, that sucks. Wanted to render a YouTube video and it was like reset. Oh, dude, suck my fucking weenie. I'm using Windows Movie Maker because I'm poor and didn't realize how much I was spending on that. Honestly. Well, I haven't had to edit very many videos because I've been uploading full VODs. Once again, this one is going to be going to YouTube as well. If you're waiting to watch it and you're only seeing it in 360p, give it another day. It will be in 1080p, I promise. Also, hit the like and subscribe. I don't post a lot, so it's good to know when it's happening. Hit the bell. You'll catch it live. Thank you. Hi, YouTube. He's promoting himself. Look at this fucking guy. Look at this fucking guy. You should follow him, though. Fresh Collective. What up? Stapleton member. I think this will probably be okay. I don't think I want to resize anything. Output sharpening, sharpen for screen, amount of personal. How the fuck would I know what that is? If I was smart, I would actually make a watermark, but Larry Chen doesn't do watermarks, so maybe I don't need to. Okay. I don't know what that means, but cool. I had one a while back, just never used it. Well, yeah, right. I made one one time, and I just didn't care all that much. It just didn't look good. I wasn't good enough at, like, Photoshop to do anything I liked. I need to spend more time practicing the other one, whatever the illustration one. Illustrator? Illustrator. I made the fresh or the Keep It Minty logo, and I just haven't played with it since. Oh, that might have been in Photoshop now that I think about it. Oh no, is that one Fresh Collective thing banner that I was working on? Actually, I could probably show you guys real quick. Yeah, chat, let me know if this is something we should be using for Fresh Collective. I think it looks cool. Staple didn't like it. I think it looks neat. What a liar. Yeah, you said you didn't like it. Or like it was okay, but not good enough. I thought it was cool because it's obviously an F and a C, but it also kind of looks like an E in three-dimensional space, so you could do like FC and then cut esports. I don't know. I'll think about it. I got it floating around just in case. I gotta figure out where these photos dump to. I found them. Cool, let's hit the Instagram. The Instagram, as it were. God, it's been a while since since I went here on my computer. Instagram.com. No, I don't want notifications. Oh, it actually lets you upload now directly from. That's cool. It didn't do that before. Sorry, I'll show you guys what I'm doing. Just gonna upload all of these. Although, will I be able to reorder it later? Oh, we'll find out. Oh, God. Zoom all of these out. Ah, it does let us reorder it. Okay. Oh, so we'll... You first, you second. You can go third. Get the yellow cars together. You're going at the end. Well. Yeah. Maybe we keep the red cars together. There. Green should go with green, right? What do you guys think? Do pink, jump to yellow, just because I think this one makes the most sense to have at the front. Does it look extra grainy to you guys? Wait. I don't know if I like that. Oh, true, it does compress. You think it'll be okay as is? Because it could just be this that looks blurry. Probably won't notice on mobile. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. I really like this shot the way it is. I think this is like a fucking masterpiece of a shot. The edit's like clean. I almost want to put it first because I like it better than this shot. But, you know, this is the car that won it all. Speed Hunter photographer. I wish. Honestly, I feel like I should put this one first just because I think it's the best shot all in all. And I think it would probably do the best putting it first. What do you think? I'd do it? Yeah. All right, we're sending it. Pink guy can go before red. Bada bing, bada boom. This shot's sick. Action, things happening. Colors look great. Corvette ripping a fat Bernski. You gotta have that there, right? This one almost feels like it should be at the end. Maybe I'll do that. And then this one can go with it because I'm not super into that. I took this picture mostly for my dad. Yeah, we'll do that as a wrap up. This one can go just before the end. Does pink look good after the burnout? I think so. Although this one would probably make more sense there because pink and blue, red and blue, and white, red and white. That needs to be rescaled. Sorry. Looks fine. Yeet. Oh, and then red and blue again. Cool. Red, blue. But the yellow doesn't blend in well, which I don't like. This guy who looks super dope. More race car. But I feel like this makes more sense because it's race car, show car. That's the end. I don't know. What do you think? Should I swap this one with this one? Red before green. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. All right, so back from the top. The beauty shot. Into yellow again. Into yellow again. Sudden shift. I do really like the glowing rotors here. Although, Alright, so yellow, yellow, sudden shift, red and blue separated, add a little bit more blue in, keeping the red and blue, then we can jump to green, and that's the end. Doing some color shifting here. I think that'll do. I think I'm okay with that. No, I don't need more. Whatchamacallits. It's just so fucking good. I'm so happy with this shot. Location Daytona. What the fuck is this? Oh, leave commenting on. All right. Hashtags. It's been a while since I've done these, so give me a break here. Rolex. Hashtag IMSA. Hashtag race cars. Hashtag race car. Hashtag Rolex 24. Hashtag Endurance Racing. Nice. That's got to be backed up there. Oh, hashtag Daytona. Hashtag Rolex Daytona. See, this is why we look. Fucking hashtag racing. Yeah, 2 million or whatever. Oh yeah, hashtag weekend warrior. Give me some more ideas. Dude, should I just start manufacturers? Hashtag Lexus. Yup. Hashtag Lamborghini. That'll probably get some clicks. What else we got in here? Hashtag Corvette. This is straight up how you cheat. Hashtag what? Acura. Bam. What's 963? Not a lot, but we'll take it. Oh god, what was this? I don't remember. That was a Lexus, right? Am I dumb? Hashtag Dale3. Hey, you know, not the worst idea. Ah, 600 posts. Probably not. Hashtag Dale is 1.5. Maybe not. Never forget Dale. True. Never forget Dale. I'm pretty sure this was a Lexus, isn't it? The blue Macintosh car. That didn't help. Oh, whatever. We already did hashtag Lexus. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't missing something. There it is. NSX. Every advertisement but the car brand. Exactly. Already got the Lamborghini. Already got Daytona. Dude, we could straight up like say Michelin. They were the title sponsor for the whole event. Might as well. VP Racing Fuel. Maybe one of their people look at it. Sick. Fucking AutoNate Series XM. Maybe they'll signal boost us. I love this shot. Wah! What else can we do to cheat? That's probably okay, right? We got quite a few hashtags in there. All right, I think where's the sunglasses emoji? There we go. I think this is it. I think we send it, boys. Here we go. 07s. Rest in peace if it all goes wrong. We did it. We sent it. Everybody go like it. Tell me how it looks on your phone. Comment down below. If you're looking for it, it's this one, Dapper Driven, the golden photography logo. I spent money on that. Oh my god, I actually did change this to SC base. That's funny. Cameras that we shot with today. For some reason, people have been liking this for, like, at random. That was the Indy race coverage. Let me know if you want to see F1 coverage. Clearly, we go to a lot of these endurance races. some regular car shoots as well. That's probably enough out of me for now. All right, you got to go make dinner and get ready to sleep. Hit it up on the racing game soon. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Speaking of, I think that's going to be it for me tonight as well. I hope everybody had a lovely time watching the stream. I hope you have a great rest of your night. Once again, do me a favor. Hit the follow, hit the like, hit the subscribe, notification bell. It means a lot because, once again, I don't do this that often. But I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. And good night, chat.